and welcome to our second hour Afterburner, our live listener request show, where you get to pick the songs that we play. All you have to do is call us at 347-838-8898, and if we have the song you'd like to hear by one of the fabulous artists at BigDawgMusicMafia.com, we'll be happy to play it. If you don't want to call in, you can leave us a request in our chat room during the show, or you can go to our main radio station, BigDawgMusicRadio.com, go to the Live Shows tab, and fill out the song request form with the song that you'd like to hear, and you can even make a dedication. We're real glad to have you here with us every Saturday night, and we do hope that you'll enjoy the show. I'm your host, Lisa May. And welcome. Well, we do apologize for those of you who had to sit through that last hour. Apparently we had all kinds of technical difficulties with feedback and the like. So hopefully the folks that were watching over at iBroadcast, pardon me, or at least enjoyed a decent show, but apparently those at Blog Talk Radio did not. So we will be sure to replace the audio podcast with the MP3 from the video that we will be able to upload to our YouTube channel. So this is our live listener request show, which means you all need to call into the show. The number is 347-838-8898, or you can let us know in our chat room what song you would like to hear. In the meantime, we do have a couple songs that folks requested ahead of time, and so we're going to go ahead and kick off this show, this second hour Afterburner, with a song by Mr. James Hooker, and it's called Damn Near.
Damn near broke my neck when I saw you staring at me from across the room. Damn near made a guy cry when he realized you were looking at me. Damn near kissed you the very first night. Damn near touched you, you know where. Damn near committed suicide when I lost your number. Damn near cried like a baby when you called me up yourself. Damn near. Bust my buttons when your daddy said, boy, she's all yours now. Damn near. And I damn near come close to kissing my very first man. Damn near. Damn near stayed in bed for a month of Sundays. Damn near froze to death making love on the deck when your mother came over. Damn near starved to death eating your cooking. Now you're damn near Betty Crocker in those painted on Levi jeans. And I'm damn near finished singing this song, 'cause there's damn near only so much I can say without damn near coming off like a braggart. But a couple of lines ago there occurred to me something that slipped my mind. I'm damn near the perfect man, living damn near the perfect life. And I'm damn near the perfect candidate for damn near the happiest man alive. Damn near, damn near, damn damn near. Damn near. Damn near. Damn near. Damn near.
And that was Damn Near by Mr. James Hooker. And Richard Gibbs said, I like this tune. Well, damn near. Anyways, we're real glad to have you here with us. This is our show, Afterburner, our live listener request show. And this is your opportunity to let us know what you would like to hear. And we do, again, want to apologize to those of you who listened to the first hour and had to endure some feedback. As my producer, Lisa Day, mentioned that sometimes when somebody calls in to a radio show and they forget to turn off their own radio, there is a feedback apparently, and apparently that's what people were hearing that were listening at Blog Talk Radio. So we do apologize for that. Fortunately, we were not live streaming or simulcasting our output from Blog Talk Radio, but instead we were simulcasting to FTR Radio and BigDawg Music Radio. We were simulcasting our signal that was coming off the iBroadcast TV. So whatever the folks in the chat room were hearing is what everybody else was hearing, with the exception of those poor souls that had to listen at Blog Talk Radio. So we will make sure that we fix that for you. For those of you who want to hear Mike's interview. But then again, you can always watch the video that we will be posting over at BigDawg Music Mafia's YouTube channel. So be sure to get on over for that. And now we're going to go ahead and play another song that we have a request for. And this one actually just came into my email queue. So we don't have one of those fancy things all ready to go with the artist information and artist website, but this is a song by Mr. Brad Unick. He wrote the song and then he sent it to a studio in Nashville where they recorded the song, and I don't know the name of the lady that sings the song, but the song is called Lipstick.
Sneaking up to leave flowers on my doorstep. I've been picking every time you've been thinking you got away with it. It's time for a little revelation you won't soon forget. You're gonna look good in lipstick. I'm gonna have fun with this. This moment is perfect to cover your face in kisses. Staring into those puppy dog eyes, you're in for a real surprise, 'cause you're gonna look good in lipstick. You fell out of a tree trying to save my cat, and you broke your nose. You woke up with a bandage on your head and a bruised ego. It wasn't real pretty, but pretty darn sweet, just so you know. Oh,
That was Lipstick, written by Mr. Brad Unick. I was having a little bit of fun with that one. For those who were watching in our iBroadcast BigDawg TV over at our BigDawg Music Mafia chat room, this video interface that we use has all kinds of funky borders that we can use that have everything from me on a billboard to a wanted poster behind bars at a drive-in theater, and right now I'm behind a brick wall and you can see me through the smoldering opening in the brick wall. And I actually had a wanted poster up, and Rich said he was taking up donations or taking up a collection. This video thing is a lot of fun. If we could just figure out what our issues are with the whole Blog Talk Radio interface, then we will have this thing licked. And that's the whole idea. We want it to be a pleasant viewing and listening experience for all of you, because the name of the game is to showcase the fabulous talent at BigDawg Music Mafia and BigDawg Music Radio. And we're just going to take a quick little promo break, and we will be right back.
Started with a revolution. It's written in the Constitution. Independence. Independence.
Well, this is Reed Williams with the song Independence. And please, iTunes, download Independence and rock your patriot on BigDawg Music Mafia.
Government of the people. Government by the people. Government for the people. Government we the people.
All right. Actually, I didn't hit the stop button fast enough. That's another promo we'll be playing a little bit later. But for now, in fact, it was a promo by Mr. James Cole, ironically. And the song that we have received a request for next is a song by Mr. James Cole. And it was one that he wrote for his beautiful little girl, who we got to see during one of those live off-the-cuff and rough shows, which now that we have the video interface working, at least the video part of it, we are definitely going to be hitting up all of our artists at BigDawg Music Mafia to do a live show on video where basically you turn on your webcam and you do your thing, whether you're a singer or whether you're a painter, you want to show us your artwork live to some music, whatever you want to do, we would love to have you. So if you're interested in doing a live off the cuff and rough show, BigDawg Live, and we're probably going to do them on Sunday evenings around 8 p.m. We figure Sunday nights, most folks are back from wherever they ventured off to for the weekend, and 8 o'clock's not too late to do a 1-hour live show. So if you're interested, send us an email at bigdawgmusicradio@bigdawgmusicmafia.com, and we will get you on the schedule, and we'll be sure to let everybody know to join us in our BigDawg TV chat room for your show. And for now, our next request by Mr. James Cole, the song that he wrote for his beautiful little girl, Kira, who we actually got to see do a little dance during his live show. The song is called Kira, named after his little girl, Kira.
Kira Mariana, hair like black silk flowing underneath the surface of a stream. Far off in the distance, a cosmic ripple carries Kira Mariana home to me. Late in the evening, along the riverside, sweet scented blossoms fill the blue low Parisian clouds glowing in the night. Where there once was nothing, now there is a light. Kira Mariana, hair like black silk flowing underneath the surface of a stream. Far off in the distance, a cosmic ripple carries Kira Mariana home to me. Such a beautiful smile, brown sparkling eyes. My joyful dancer has her sweet mother's light. Infinite wonder watches angelically. She has got enough love to fill the sea. Kira Mariana, hair like black silk flowing underneath the surface of a stream. Far off in the distance, a cosmic ripple carries Kira Mariana home to me. Home to me. Home to me. Home to me.
And that was James Cole with Kira. What a pretty song for a pretty little girl. And I see our producer has made her way into our live Big Dog TV chat room. Hello, Ms. Day. In fact, well, you know, we're having so many problems with our Blog Talk Radio and with the feedback. I was going to unmute her mic, but we don't need to have any more feedback issues, so we'll just she's going to get off easy this time. I'm not going to turn her mic on. Anyways, she was here. She says that she lost her key and she just made her way into the Big Dog TV chat room, but everybody that's there is happy to see her, as am I. And let's see, we have another request that we're going to play. This one is by our friend Bobby Powers, and Bobby Powers and Party Time is comprised of Bobby Powers and Robin Gordon, who lives in Florida. And Michael Marino and Tony Rook were also part of Bobby Powers and Party Time. Michael and Tony they are now also still Big Doggers, but now their focus is Chloe's Open Socket, which is their group. But this was one of the songs that they recorded when they were together, and I love it. It's called My Kind of Crazy.
It's kinda like a little red hot race car with the radio blasting loud, playing all of her favorite songs. Don't let her hear you sing the words wrong. 'Cause of my emotion, like a freight train rolling through, she's
That crazy girl. I wonder who they're talking about. Couldn't be me. I am having a fabulous time here with these Minicam special effects, these borders that we get to play around with during the songs. What we're going to try to do in the future, and because we want, first of all, we want to apologize that we don't have the artist bios, or not bios, but little artist information whenever we do play a song. Of course, Afterburner, we're going to get requests ahead of time, and when we do, we'll try to have the artist's picture and even song lyrics if we can find them. If not, just a little bit about the artist and their website, and where you can find more information about the artist. But for now, we do have a song that we just got a request for from someone that listened to our show last week. They sent us a quick little song request over at our Big Dog Music Radio live shows tab. There's a little song request form, and they fill it out, they hit send, it comes into my inbox, and voila. Well, they listened to last week's show where we had Jeff Gallagher from Dry County. And the show, or the song that they requested, one of my favorites by Dry County, is called Redneck Song.
Friday, 2:15, the week is through, a sawback six-pack on my mind. Gas ball roundup, cramming into one truck, heading on out, we're gonna get a little rowdy. My, oh my, I'm going, gone. My, oh my, look out, here we come. It's a big bomb, it's a hit song. It's a little bit of white trash, Cheech and Chong. It's a little thing, it's a nuss thing. It's a little bit of John Wayne showing off the bling. Wherever there's a party going on, they'll be turning up a redneck song. I got a pocket full of homegrown, moving to the front row. Where I've been yet again, quick as I can cash a check. 12-pack half snap, looking for a slow dance. Another round fall down, what happened to the weekend? I'm going, gone. Yeah, look out, here we come. It's a big bomb, it's a hit song. It's a little bit of white trash, Cheech and Chong. It's a love thing, it's a nuss thing. It's a little bit of John Wayne showing off the plane. Wherever there's a party going on, they've been turning up a redneck song. Show us where you're from. It's a big bomb, it's a hit song. It's a little bit of white trash, Cheech and Chong. It's a love thing, it's a nuss thing. It's a little bit of John Wayne showing off the bling. It's a big bomb, it's a Hank song. It's a yeehaw, get her to a cowboy up. It's a big bomb, hit song, your song, my song. Any little reason to tie one on. Wherever there's a party going on, they're returning up a redneck song. Turning up a redneck song.
Yeehaw! That was Dry County with Redneck Song. It doesn't get much better than that. And again, we want to keep Jeff Gallagher in our prayers as he gets ready to undergo some surgery on his vocal cords. A very scary thing for somebody who makes a living with his singing. But we're going to keep him in our prayers and pray that he has a speedy recovery and will be back doing his thing before you know it. So we're going to go ahead now and play another request. This is a song by Dennis Easter, and it's called Concrete Cowboy.
Came up here to Washington to see what makes this country run. 'Cause some folks say Congress moves mighty slow. Well, it seems to me they're having fun, trying to find faster ways to spend our hard-earned pay. Now there's a struggle of power on Capitol Hill to raise the taxes and share the country's bills. Well, I believe we're taken for a ride by the party leaders of both sides. If they're elected to serve our good graces, I'd sure like to see some brand new faces. This concrete is hot beneath my feet, and the air around here ain't so sweet. I'll be damned if I ever come back. I'd rather be home, sipping on Jack. The people around here are hard to please, and this concrete is starting to hurt my knees, yeah. This ain't no place for a cowboy to roam, and I can't wait to be headed home. 'Cause a hard-working man, you know, don't have very much to show to the leaders of the band, making new laws for our land. This concrete is hot beneath my feet, and the air around here ain't so sweet. I'll be damned if I ever come back. I'd rather be home, sipping on Jack. The people around here are hard to please, and this concrete is starting to hurt my knees. The taxes ain't fair, and they don't care. They tax my wealth, they tax my health. They tax my truck, they tax my good luck. They tax me till I cry. Then they tax me when I die. Hey, yeah. Woo! This concrete is hot beneath my feet, and the air around here ain't so sweet. I'll be damned if I ever come back. I'd rather be home, sipping on Jack. The people around here are hard to please, and this concrete is starting to hurt my knees, yeah.
And that was Dennis Easter's song Concrete Cowboy. And to answer Boyd's question, yes, I am wearing blue jeans, even though you can only see the upper half of me in the video. You never know when one has to suddenly get up and, I don't know, if I see a spider crawling across the floor or something, you'll see me moving awful fast. So we always have to be prepared. And yes, I would not even think of wearing pajamas or sweatpants during the show. So that answers that question. So let's see. We actually blew right past our half-hour mark, and I know y'all are thirsty because I know I'm thirsty. So we're going to take a little bit of a break, and when we come back, we will continue to play our fabulous music by the artists at BigDawgMusicMafia.com.
So, gentlemen, this concludes our business for today. I want to thank you for coming. Now, if you'd be so kind as to rejoin the party outside, I'll join you myself in a few minutes. But first, I want to speak with my consigliere privately. Tom, did you look into the matter we discussed and make all inquiries?
Yes, Pop, I did.
And tell me, what is this Big Dawg Mafia?
No, Pop. It's called Big Dawg Music Mafia, and it's an internet website. It's really called BigDawgMusicMafia.com.
Que cosa questo?
You don't have to be concerned about this, Pop. In fact, you're going to like it. You see, Pop, it's an internet gathering place for conservative artists. You know, musicians, comedians, filmmakers, painters, photographers, all kinds of artists. People who have traditional ideals and values about America, and they want to share their talents with each other and the public at large. And as you know, Pop, there's not much representation for those kinds of values in the mainstream media.
The mainstream media. They're a bunch of pesavantes and pimps. Alright, this is my decision. As long as their interests don't interfere with our business, then they're free to operate in all our territories. And maybe someday, and that day may never come, mind you, but someday I may call upon them to do a small service for me.
But, Pop, they have absolutely no affiliation with us. How are you going to get them to do us a service?
I'll make them an offer they can't refuse.
BigDawgMusicMafia.com, the internet home for conservative artists. Remember, dog is spelled D-A-W-G because, ladies and gentlemen, they are just that cool.
All right, and we are back. And let's see, I see my friends in the chat room are making fun of me because I'm afraid of spiders. Well, that's a fact. In fact, while I was rearranging, let's get that sign off in the middle of my face. While I was gutting out Big Dawg Music Radio studio, the room that I am currently broadcasting in, I totally took everything out, and there was, I kid you not, a spider whose body was that big. And if you're only listening, that big's not very big. The body was the size of a quarter, and it had these nasty brown legs. And it was moving kind of slowly, so I think it was kind of on its last legs, so to speak. Needless to say, though, I freaked out. And I looked for anything I could to end its life. And I had a box of CDs, 200 CDs with music by Big Dawg artists. And I took that box of 200 CDs and I dropped it on the spider. Needless to say, the spider did not survive. So it's safe to say that The music by the artists at BigDawg Music Mafia killed the spider. Oh my goodness. Yes, let's see. Okay, so apparently we're still having some feedback issues. I want to scream sometimes. I don't understand what the deal is. We're going to have to do a lot more troubleshooting. But I can assure you that the finished video will be fixed. We will do our magic so that those who want to watch the video afterwards will hopefully have a much more pleasant experience than those who are listening live. So for those who are listening live, we want to thank you for bearing with us as we work out our technical issues. And, oh, I see we have Mr. Tom Balistory back, so welcome back, Tom. We just played your Godfather promo, which is always one of our favorites. And Richard is filling Tom in on my story about the giant icky spider. Yes, it was giant and it was icky and it's dead. Killed by a box of BigDawg Music Mafia artist CDs. So, how do you like them? What's this? Oh well. I totally had the saying that I was going to say. It came and went before I even got it out. So, anyways, we're going to go ahead and proceed. This is Afterburner. If you'd like to make a request, the number here is 347-838-8898. And you can also let us know in the chat room if there is a song you'd like to hear, or perhaps just an artist you would like to hear, and we will pull up a song by that artist. In the meantime, this is one of the songs that Mr. Bill Holland, who introduced us to Dry County, he had this particular song on his player, Bill Holland's page at BigDawg Music Mafia, and the song is called Small Town USA. And for those who don't know, Bill is a music publisher, so he has lots of music. Some of them are studio demos and others are by fantastic independent bands like Dry County. This one is called Small Town USA.
Old men wave from the front porch as Old Glory waves in the wind. Old women tend to their roses just like old mother hens. Down on the square, they're rolling up the streets. It's the end of another day in small town USA. They'll be eating ice cream and killing time, chilling at the frosty freeze, waiting on sundown at that old drive-in. Catch latest on the silver screen. There'll be Friday night bingo and all you can eat at Shoney's Catfish Buffet in small town USA. Just simple folk with simple lives, simple-hearted ways. The sun comes up and the sun goes down, and the world just slips away. Where I was born, where I'll die, where my kids are raised, in small town They'll be cruising Walmart by by the time it gets dark to the sound of their radios. It'll be a blockbuster night for the family of 5 with popcorn and videos. Down by the river, they'll be sitting on the bank like it was the dock of a bay in small town USA. Just simple folks with simple lives, simple-hearted ways. The sun comes up and the sun goes down, and the world just slips away. Where I was born, where I'll die, where my kids are raised, in small town USA. Y'all come back and see us when you can, when you got more time to stay in small town USA. In small town USA.
And that was Small Town USA, brought to us by music publisher, and website proprietor, Mr. Bill Holland. And the artist actually that recorded that, his name is Derek Schumacher. So wanted to make sure y'all knew that in case anybody knows Mr. Schumacher. He lives in Nashville, presumably. Anyways, we only have about 10 minutes left in our oh my goodness. Okay, so I told my spider story, and now everybody's trying to make me feel bad because there's all these little baby spider eggs that cry for their mama. And Rich says they have their, what do they have, 6 eyes, so they have lots of tears to shed, and they're wiping their tiny little eyes with lacy hankies they just sprayed out. Silk hankies, no doubt. You guys kill me. Oh my goodness. Well, you know, that's just the way it is. That spider looked an awful lot like a brown recluse. And from what I understand, brown recluses are some nasty critters. And they leave some nasty stuff when they bite. So, better them than me is all I gotta say. And if I see any of those little baby spiders, they're goners too. So... They're tiny. Yes, they're tiny, but they bite. And when they bite, they inject poison. And poison is not a good thing. I saw my mom got bit on her hand by a spider, and it looked horrible. It spread. It got red and purple and brown, and it turned all kinds of colors. And almost her whole hand was messed up from this one little spider bite. So I don't want to hear it. Y'all aren't going to make me feel guilty for killing that spider. I'll kill him again. So let's see, what song can we play? Well, why not play a song called Calling All Cowgirls? Because you know what? I bet cowgirls kill spiders too. Now, Miss Day is feeling sorry for these spiders, but I would be willing to bet if one was crawling on her, she wouldn't just say, "Oh, what a cute little spider." So this is D-Rock's song, Calling All Cowgirls. Maybe. All right, it's spinning. It's supposed to start playing any minute now. Here we go. Maybe. All right, well, we tried to play Calling All Cowgirls. I hit play and it didn't want to play, so not quite sure what's going on. Maybe it's Revenge of the Spiders. So I guess we're not going to play that one. They're protesting for the spider. All right. Well, then let's just go to the next one. Actually, and this one is by Cole Coburn, and the song is called American. Since I've got my patriotic border up anyways, might as well, right?
A mountain boy is what I'll be. I smoke a little weed and drink whiskey. I carry a Smith & Wesson, 'cause it's my right. I consider it a blessing. And I am an American. What really burns my ass is how we all can't get along, and the price of gas. Some things I love the most are the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. I am an American. I get by the best way that I can. Mess with my livelihood and you can bet I'll make a stand. 'Cause I am an American. Yeah, that's right. I've been called an outlaw hellbilly, 'cause I like Hank, Johnny, Waylon, and Willie. And I think it's plain to see that the man doesn't give a damn about you and me. I am an American. I get by the best way that I can. Mess with my livelihood and you can bet I'll make a stand. 'Cause I am an American. I am an American. I get by the best way that I can. Mess with my livelihood and you can bet I'll make a stand. 'Cause I am an American. I am an American.
And that was Cole Coburn with American. And gotta read this one. Richard Gibbs calls himself a cigar chomping, boot wearing, tattoo sporting, lightning drinking, Bible knowledgeable Texan, certifiable and tired of liberal lemmings. I love it. And of course, Boyd's still giving me a hard time about the spider, saying he was just looking for a warm place to live for the winter, and that I should have made a deal where he could stay and weave a silk dress for me. I'm sorry, but I would not be putting on anything made by a spider every time. I don't know about you, but it's funny how people they look like karate experts when they walk into a spider web. It's like, whoa! You're like, your arms are going all over the place and trying to get that stuff off your face. I mean, that is just the creepiest feeling. I'm sorry, it is. And anybody that says otherwise is fibbing. I'm saying that right now. Yes, I said it. And what does Mark Levin say? That's right, I said it. Anyways, we only have a few minutes left in our show. It's been fun, even though we did have a lot of technical issues. We have a week to get them right, because this time next week, Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern, Off the Hook, we'll have another fabulous guest. We're waiting on confirmation from the guest. Once we have that, we will go ahead and let everybody know. And we will have those technical issues worked out by next week. We got some of the ones from last week worked out this week. Now we've got a few new ones that we've got to work out, but we will get her done. So thank you all for joining in our chat room. We always have a blast with our friends in the Big Dog TV chat room at BigDawgMusicMafia.com. We'd love to have you join us. And thank you to all of you who listened over at Blog Talk Radio and Big Dog Music Radio and FTR Radio. So we're going to close out with our final request for the night by Michael Tracy, who just happens to be in Hollywood at some Hollywood awards in media or media awards event, and he had a picture of him along the Walk of Fame next to Jimi Hendrix's star on the Walk of Fame. So how fitting that we close out tonight's show with a song called Fashion and Fame by Michael Tracy.
Call yourself a rebel, a true artist without truth.
And that's going to conclude our live listener request show, Afterburner. We want to thank you for tuning in every Saturday night, and we hope to see you again here next week at 10 p.m. Eastern for Off the Hook, where you'll get to hear some more fantastic tunes and get to know one of our fabulous culture warriors, followed by our show Afterburner, where you get to pick the songs that we play. So until we meet again, we want to wish you a blessed week ahead and encourage you to tell all your friends and family members about the fabulous culture warriors at BigDawgMusicMafia.com and Big Dog Music Radio, where conservative is always cool. On behalf of all the culture warriors at BigDawgMusicMafia.com, Godspeed to you and yours. This is Lisa May and Lisa Day signing out until next week.